The actual birth date of Independence Day was on August 15, 1947, where our ancestors gave countless sacrifices and made history. From that day so on, we celebrate Independence Day of our country. Peace be upon everybody. We all are gathered here to mark other landmark of success by celebrating 73rd Independence Day of our country. I, Lubana Nizam, welcome you all to today's function. And He is with you wherever you may be. Yes, it is time for something without which it is impossible to start. I would like to call Shahid for prayer.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
When we pray with faith, we express it through our sincere thanks to Him. Let me call Aisha Husna for second prayer.
In prayer, God, you are a truth, an origin of knowledge. We bow our heads towards Thee, bless us with bliss in our studies, and I lack no minds and strengthen our memories. We plead Thee to lead us towards Thee right and bright.
Pledge is a way to show your love and respect towards a nation. So be ready for a pledge led by Aisha Sana.
India is my country, and all Indians are my brothers and sisters. I love my country, and am proud of its rich and varied heritage. I shall always strive to be worthy of it. I shall give respect to my parents, teachers, and all elders, and treat everyone with courtesy. To my country and my people, I pledge my devotion. In their well-being and prosperity alone lies my happiness.
Under this flag, there is no difference between prince and a peasant, between rich and poor, and between men and women. Sarojini Naidu. Now, for the most important session of the day, I would like to welcome our principal, Mr. Niyaz Charakara, to commemorate the flag hosting ceremony. Sir, please.
Flag salute.
Flag salute.
Attention. National anthem. जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Next, I would like to invite our principal, who shows endless care, support, and guidance, which proves that you are a great leader. We are so blessed to have a leader like you. With a thankful heart, let me invite Mr. Niyaz Charakara for his message.
Peace be upon you all. My heartfelt wishes for the 73rd Independence Day. We are born in an independent country, and hence understand very little about the insults of being governed by a foreign power. Independence Day reminds us of all the sacrifices our freedom fighters made for the country's future. In the last 72 years, India has made progress in every field, be it education, space program, anything else. When asked to give a message about Independence Day, our former president, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, advised to work with integrity to succeed with integrity. He also said that there are only 3 people in the world who can make changes in the minds of people: father, mother, and the teacher. Many scholars paid tribute to Indian culture and ethos. Einstein once said, "We owe to Indians who taught us how to count, without which no scientific discoveries could have been made." On Independence Day, I'd like to talk to my beloved children. I wish to remind my children that we need to augment ourselves on the value system. We need to come together to develop a nation of harmony, peace, and development. We need to build a legacy that is free from prevailing negativity, free from oppression. Tagore shared his dream of a young India in his famous work, Gitanjali. He dreams of an India where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken into fragments of narrow domestic walls, where the words come from the depths of truth. Dear children, I wish a safe and happy Independence Day. Let's all hope to witness an India where people are not divided, not discriminated in the name of religion, caste, etc. Let's all pray to the Almighty to save us all from all the mishaps happening around us. I also wish to pay homage to the innocent people who lost their lives recently due to COVID-19, the plane crash at Karipur, and the landslide at Rajamala. May the Almighty bless us all. Have a safe day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your words. I am really very happy to have along with us the Honorable Chief Guest of the Day, Mr. Alangodi Leelakrishnan. He is a well-known man of letters in Malayalam literature. He is also known as the voice of love, fraternity, and communal amity. He has written songs for films and has been active on Miniscreen. We are so blessed to have you, sir. Now, let me invite Mr. Alangodi Leelakrishnan for his Independence Day message.
ഇന്ത്യയുടെ 74ാം സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യ ദിനമാണ് ഇന്ന്. ഞാനും വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളായ നിങ്ങളും നിങ്ങളുടെ അധ്യാപകരും ഒക്കെ സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യം കിട്ടിയതിന് ശേഷം ജനിച്ചവരാണ്. ഒരു 3/4 നൂറ്റാണ്ട് പ്രായമേറിയ സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യം അനുഭവിക്കുന്ന നമ്മളെ സംബന്ധിച്ച് സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യത്തിന് വേണ്ടി നടന്ന സമരങ്ങളൊക്കെ കേട്ടുകേൾവികളാണ്. തീർച്ചയായും വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾ ആ സമരങ്ങൾ അറിയേണ്ടതുണ്ട്, പഠിക്കേണ്ടതുണ്ട്. ഇന്ത്യൻ സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യ സമര ചരിത്രം സമാനതകളില്ലാത്ത ഒരു സമരേതിഹാസമാണ്. 1ാം സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യ സമരം തൊട്ട് സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യം ലഭിക്കുന്നത് വരെ അതിനിടയിലും എത്രയെത്രയോ സമരങ്ങളുണ്ടായി. കോടാനുകോടി ആളുകൾ വൈദേശികാധിപത്യത്തിനെതിരെ പോരാടുകയും അനവധി പേർ ജീവൻ വെടിയുകയും ചെയ്തു. സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യ സമരത്തിന് പല ധാരകളുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. എത്രയോ നേതാക്കന്മാരെ നമുക്കറിയാം. ഭഗത് സിംഗും ബാലഗംഗാധര തിലകനും ഗോപാലകൃഷ്ണ ഗോഖലെയും പണ്ഡിറ്റ് ജവഹർലാൽ നെഹ്റുവും മൗലാന അബ്ദുൽ കലാം ആസാദും സർദാർ വല്ലഭഭായ് പട്ടേലും സുഭാഷ് ചന്ദ്രബോസും മഹാത്മജിയും സരോജിനി നായിഡുവും മുഹമ്മദ് അബ്രഹ്മാൻ സാഹിബും കേളപ്പനും സഖാവ് കൃഷ്ണപിള്ളയും EMSഉം അടക്കം എത്രയെത്രയോ ആളുകളെ നമുക്ക് സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യ സമര ചരിത്രത്തിൽ കാണാം. ചിലരൊക്കെ കലാപത്തിന്റെയും ഹിംസയുടെയും മാർഗം സ്വീകരിച്ചു, വേറെ പലർ അഹിംസയുടെ മാർഗം സ്വീകരിച്ചു. എന്നാൽ മഹാത്മാഗാന്ധിയുടെ നേതൃത്വത്തിലുള്ള സമരത്തിന്റെ മൂർധന്യാവസ്ഥ ശരിക്ക് രൂപപ്പെട്ടത് അഹിംസയിലൂടെയാണ്. അതാണ് ഇന്ത്യൻ സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യ സമരത്തിന്റെ ഏറ്റവും പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട സവിശേഷതയായിട്ട് കുട്ടികളായ നിങ്ങൾ മനസ്സിലാക്കേണ്ടത്. പലതരത്തിലുള്ള സമരങ്ങളും കലാപങ്ങളും ഒക്കെ സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യത്തിന് വേണ്ടി നടന്നെങ്കിലും അഹിംസയിൽ അധിഷ്ഠിതമായ ഒരു സമരമാർഗത്തിലേക്ക് ഇന്ത്യൻ സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യ സമരത്തെ നയിക്കാൻ നേതൃത്വം വഹിച്ചത് മോഹൻദാസ് കരംചന്ദ് ഗാന്ധി എന്ന മഹാത്മജിയാണ്. അദ്ദേഹത്തെയാണ് നമ്മൾ ഇന്ത്യയുടെ രാഷ്ട്രപിതാവായി അവരോധിച്ചിട്ടുള്ളത്. അതിന് കാരണം ഈ അഹിംസാ മാർഗം അവലംബിച്ചതാണ്. സൂര്യൻ അസ്തമിക്കാത്ത സാമ്രാജ്യത്തോട് ആയുധമെടുക്കാതെ പോരാടാനുള്ള സഹന സമര ബലമാണ് മഹാത്മജി നമുക്ക് തന്നത്. അദ്ദേഹം അവലംബിച്ച ആ സഹനത്തിന്റെയും ആ സത്യഗ്രഹത്തിന്റെയും പാതയാണ് ഒരുപക്ഷെ ആയുധങ്ങൾ തീ തുപ്പിയ നൂറ്റാണ്ടിൽ 2 ലോകമഹായുദ്ധങ്ങൾക്കിടയിൽ ലോകം വെറുങ്ങലിച്ച് കിടന്നപ്പോൾ അനേക കോടി മനുഷ്യർ ഹിറ്റ്ലറുടെയും മുസോളിനിയുടെയും കോൺസെൻട്രേഷൻ ക്യാമ്പുകളിൽ പിടഞ്ഞൊടുങ്ങിയപ്പോൾ, യുദ്ധങ്ങളിൽ നശിച്ചപ്പോൾ ആയുധമെടുക്കാതെ ഒരു ബുദ്ധന്റെ മാർഗത്തിൽ സമരം സാധ്യമാണ് എന്ന് മഹാത്മജി ലോകത്തെ പഠിപ്പിച്ചു. ആയുധമെന്നേ ധർമ്മസങ്കരം നടത്തുന്നവൻ, പുസ്തകമെന്നേ പുണ്യാധ്യാപനം പുലർത്തുന്നവൻ എന്ന് വള്ളത്തോൾ മഹാകവി ആ ഗുരുനാഥനെ കുറിച്ചാണ്, മഹാത്മജിയെ കുറിച്ചാണ് പാടിയത്. ഗീതയ്ക്കു മാതാവായ ഭൂമിയെ ദൃഢമിതുമാതിരിയൊരു കർമ്മയോഗിയെ പ്രസവിക്കൂ. ഹിമവദ്വിന്ധ്യാതട മധ്യദേശത്തെ കാണു ശമമേ ശീലിച്ചെഴും ഇത്തരം സിംഹത്തിനെ ഗംഗയാറൊഴുകുന്ന നാട്ടിലെ ശരിക്കിത്ര മംഗളം കായ്ക്കും കൽപ്പപാദപമുണ്ടായി വരൂ. നമസ്തേ ഗദദർശ നമസ്തേ ദുരാധർഷ നമസ്തേ സുമഹാത്മൻ നമസ്തേ ജഗദ്ഗുരു. ഇത് മഹാത്മജിയെ കുറിച്ച് എന്റെ ഗുരുനാഥൻ എന്ന പേരിൽ നമ്മുടെ ദേശീയ മഹാകവി വള്ളത്തോൾ എഴുതിയ വരികളാണ്. ഇതാണ് സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യ സമരത്തിൽ നമ്മൾ ഉയർത്തി കാണിക്കേണ്ട കാര്യം. ഹിംസയില്ലാതെ, ഹിംസാലേശമില്ലാതെ സഹനത്തിന്റെ ഒരു മാർഗത്തിലൂടെ സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യം നേടി 20ാം നൂറ്റാണ്ടിൽ ഇന്ത്യ. അതാണ് മഹാത്മജി നമുക്ക് തന്ന വലിയ പാത. അതിലൂടെയാണ് നമുക്ക് ഒരുപക്ഷെ ലോകത്തെവിടെയും ഇല്ലാത്ത മതേതര ജനാധിപത്യ ഫെഡറൽ സോഷ്യലിസ്റ്റ് പരമാധികാര റിപ്പബ്ലിക്കായിട്ട് ഇന്ത്യൻ ഭരണഘടന ഈ രാജ്യത്തെ മാറ്റാനുള്ള പ്രേരണയായത്. ഈ രാഷ്ട്രത്തിന്റെ ഈ പറയുന്ന ഭരണഘടനാനുസാരിയായ ഹിംസ ഒരിക്കലും ഉപയോഗിക്കാത്ത സ്നേഹത്തിന്റെയും സഹവർത്തിത്വത്തിന്റെയും അഹിംസാ മാർഗത്തിലൂടെ ആ സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യം നിലനിർത്താനുള്ള വഴികളാണ് കുട്ടികൾ ആലോചിക്കേണ്ടത്. തീർച്ചയായും സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യം നിലനിർത്തുക എന്നതൊരു സമരമാണ്. അത് മറ്റുള്ളവരെ വേദനിപ്പിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ചെയ്യേണ്ടതല്ല. ജാതിയോ മതമോ വർണ്ണമോ വർഗമോ അല്ല, മനുഷ്യനാണ് പ്രധാനം. അതാണ് മഹാത്മജി നമ്മൾ പഠിപ്പിച്ച സന്ദേശം. അഹിംസ എന്ന ഒരു വലിയ മന്ത്രം സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യത്തിന്റെ പിന്നിലുണ്ട്. അല്ലാമ ഇക്ബാലും രവീന്ദ്രനാഥ് ടാഗോറും കവികളായിരിക്കെ തന്നെ സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യ സമര സേനാനികളായിരുന്നു. സാരേ ജഹാൻ സെ അച്ഛ ഹിന്ദുസ്ഥാൻ ഹമാര എന്ന് ഇക്ബാലും, എവിടെ മനസ്സ് നിർഭയമായിരിക്കുന്നു, എവിടെ ശിരസുദ്ധമായിരിക്കുന്നു, സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യത്തിന്റെ ആ സ്വർഗരാജ്യത്തിലേക്ക് എന്റെ നാടൊന്ന് ഉണരണേ ദൈവമേ എന്ന് ടാഗോറും പാടിയ ഒരു സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യ സമര കാലം നമ്മുടെ മനസ്സിലുണ്ടാകണം. സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യം കിട്ടി 3/4 നൂറ്റാണ്ട് കഴിഞ്ഞാലും ഞാൻ നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞതുപോലെ മറ്റുള്ളവരെ വേദനിപ്പിക്കാതെ, ഹിംസയുടെയും അസഹിഷ്ണുതയുടെയും മാർഗം അവലംബിക്കാതെ സഹിഷ്ണുതയുടെയും അഹിംസയുടെയും സാഹോദര്യത്തിന്റെയും മൈത്രിയുടെയും സത്യത്തിന്റെയും മാർഗത്തിലൂടെ ഇന്ത്യയുടെ പരമാധികാരം നിലനിർത്തുന്ന, ഇന്ത്യൻ ഭരണഘടന പുലർത്തുന്ന ഈ സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യം നിലനിർത്താൻ അടുത്ത തലമുറയിൽപ്പെട്ട നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഓരോരുത്തർക്കും ഉത്തരവാദിത്തമുണ്ട്. ഈ 74ാം സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യ ദിനത്തിൽ നിങ്ങൾ ഓരോരുത്തരെയും ദേശീയ സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യത്തിന് കാവലാളാകുന്ന മികച്ച പൗരന്മാരായി മാറ്റാൻ ആശംസിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് നിങ്ങൾക്കെല്ലാം നന്മ നിറഞ്ഞ സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യ ദിന സന്ദേശം അർപ്പിക്കുന്നു.
Thank you so much, sir, for that wonderful speech. It's my pleasure to welcome Haira Naushad of +1 Commerce to share her thoughts on Independence Day. Haira, please.
India celebrates its 73rd Independence Day this year. Let's look at the history of this day. After being ruled by British for years, India finally gained its hard-fought independence on August 15, 1947. At the stroke of the midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom, said Jawaharlal Nehru, our first Prime Minister of independent India. Later, to commemorate the occasion, Indian national flag was hoisted above the Lahori Gate, Red Fort, Delhi, a gesture that became regular subsequently.
Thank you.
That was marvelous. Thank you so much, Hyra. Everybody loves writing letters, right? Well, have you ever thought of writing a letter to Bapuji? Well, Angelina has. Now, let me welcome Angelina with her letter to Dear Bapu.
Dear Bapuji, you might be thinking who I am. Of course, there's no way you know me. I was born long after your death. Bapuji, thank you for being such a courageous ambassador of peace that even decades after your death, the legacy you left continues to imprint an indelible mark of the people who hear your story, including me. You are my hero of peace. You're my hero of freedom. Thank you for sacrificing your life for us. What can I say about your kindness and your love for our country? One of my role models is none other than you. You have not only inspired me, you have inspired, inspires, and will keep on inspiring people with your words and quotes. Though you are not alive in this world, but you are forever alive in each Indian's heart. Bapuji, accept my thank you letter. You may not know me, but you have changed me and the way I see the world. You have made me recognize the value of peace and truth. But above all, you have taught me selfishness and the idol of creating something that is bigger than myself and will affect not only me but others as well. I will never achieve the greatness you have, but because of your life story, every day I'm trying to do what I can do to help others and appreciate what I have. Yours loving, Angelina.
That was so lovely, Angelina. So now we are going to start our cultural programs. So to begin with, I would like to call the Blooming Buds of Montessori section with their photo album of freedom fighters.
Vande Mataram, 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 Vande Vande Mataram, 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 Sujalam Sufalam Malayaj Shitalam Shasya Shamalam Mataram Vande, Sujalam Sufalam Malayaj Shitalam Shasya Shamalam Mataram Vande. Vande Mataram, 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 Vande Mataram. Shubhrajyotsna pulakitayamini pullakusumita drumadala shubhinim. Shubhrajyotsna pulakitayamini pullakusumita drumadala shubhinim. Suhasinim sumadhura bhashinim sukhadam varadam mataram. Vande Mataram, 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 Vande Mataram. सप्तकोटि कंठ कलकल निनाद करले विसप्तकोटि पुजैर धृत खर करवाले. सप्तकोटि कंठ कलकल निनाद करले विसप्तकोटि पुजैर धृत खर करवाले. अबुलकनु मात बोले बहुबल धरणीं नमामि धरणीं रिपुदल वर्णीं मातरं वन्दे. Vande Mataram, 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 Vande Mataram. Durga Dasha Praharan Dhari
रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। सीताराम सीताराम, भज प्यारे तू सीताराम। सीताराम सीताराम, भज प्यारे तू सीताराम। ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरे नाम, सबको सन्मति दे भगवान। ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरे नाम, सबको सन्मति दे भगवान। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। सीताराम सीताराम, भज प्यारे तू सीताराम। ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरे नाम, सबको सन्मति दे भगवान। ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरे नाम, सबको सन्मति दे भगवान।
Let us give a huge round of applause for these little ones. They've put a lot of effort to entertain us. Next, I would like to call the charming little ones of classes 1 and 2 with their tribute dance to the soldiers.
India is my home. Duty is my life. Gun is my wife. These words are not told by you or me, but by the Indian soldiers. Those soldiers who left their home and family so that we can be with our family at our homes. Those soldiers who stay awake day and night and fight so that we can sleep safe at home. Our this year's Independence Day program is a tribute to all those soldiers who have sacrificed their lives for us, and to those soldiers who are ready to sacrifice their lives for us.
है मेरी ज़मीं अफसोस नहीं, जो तेरे लिए सौ दर्द सहे। महफूज रहे तेरी आन सदा, चाहे जान मेरी ये रहे ना रहे। ओ वतना में मेरे वतना में, तेरा मेरा प्यार निराला था। कुर्बान हुआ तेरी असमत पे, मैं कितना नसीबों वाला था। तेरी मिट्टी में मिल जावा, गुल बन के मैं खिल जावा। इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू।
एक नया हिंदुस्तान है। ये हिंदुस्तान फिर में घुसेगा भी और मारेगा भी।
क्या बदले के लिए आपका खून खोल रहा है? कमांडर्स, who are we? इंडियन आर्मी ने ये जंग शुरू नहीं की थी, बट वी विल ब्लडी हेल फिनिश इट। हाउ इज द जोश? हाउ इज द जोश? आई सेड हाउ इज द जोश? गुड। लड़ जाना मैं लड़ जाना, हूँ मैं एक चिंगारी, सिद्ध से जुनू तक है जाना, हर कतरा बोल रहा।
Wow, that was amazing. They've definitely worked so hard for this. Next, I would like to invite the students of class 3 to 5 to enthuse the viewers with patriotic spirit.
ये दुनिया एक दुल्हन के माथे की बिंदिया, ये मेरा इंडिया, ये मेरा इंडिया, I love
I am short of words to describe how energetic that performance was. It was brilliant. Next, I would like to welcome the students of class 7 and 8 with their declamation. Guys, please.
सारा जहां देख लिया कहीं भी तेरे जैसा कोई नहीं है
We can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of strong.
गाया जहां भी बस
One individual may die for an idea, but the idea will after its death incarnate itself in 1,000 lives.
सबसे प्यारी तेरी
At the stroke of midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom. That's India's crystal destiny.
They may be kill me, but they cannot kill my ideas. They can crush my body, but they can't crush my spirit.
वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम
This made me proud of my country even more. Thank you so much, guys. Next, we are going to witness the students of class 9 to 12 showing India's 73 years of independence. Guys, come on.
Freedom cannot be bestowed, it must be won. Peace be upon you, everyone. Myself, Amra Aziz from 11th Science. Today, 15th of August, as you all know, celebrated as Independence Day. This year, India is celebrating its 74th Independence Day, remembering the sacrifices made by freedom fighters, political leaders and citizens in order to free the motherland. Independence Day is celebrated across the country with great zeal and enthusiasm every year. And today, we students of senior secondary and secondary session is here to share more information about India after independence.
Literacy is not the end of education, not even the beginning. Hi, I'm Shana Fatima from class +2 Commerce. I use this platform to talk about the educational progress in India from 1947 to 2020. India got independence in 1947. Now it's 2020. Let's see how much India has really changed in the past 73 years. Soon after gaining independence in 1947, making education available to all had become a priority for the government. The male literacy was 24.9% in 1947. Now it is 75.3% in 2020. The female literacy has also been shown creative progress from 7.9% in 1947 to 53.7% in 2020. Overall, literacy rate was 64.8% improved. According to 93rd Amendment, education for all has been made compulsory. The elementary education is a fundamental right of all children in the age group of 6 to 14 years. To fulfill this obligation, Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan has been launched. Lots of development in education has been made in India after independence. There is a wide growth in general education and higher education. Effort has been made to spread education among all sections and all regions of the country. So, if you want to be more powerful in your life, educate yourself.
Though India is still a developing country, it has achieved a lot in the past years. One of the fields in which India has made large achievements is technology and has seen the technology revolution. So this revolution started in the 1950s when the first modern computer was installed in the ISI in Kolkata. That was when the term educational and institutional technology were introduced. In the mid-70s, the microcomputers became popular throughout India. The size of Indian IT industry grew from $100 million to $5 billion in the mid-2000s, when the internet was speeding up and technology was everywhere across the globe. 2010 to the present is an era of fourth industry revolution, when technology became fully integrated into our daily life. Artificial intelligence, robots, and other cloud technologies are here to do human tasks.
Peace be upon you. Myself Shamsi Shakul from Plus One Science. Today I am going to say some legal changes came in India after independence. At the dawn of independence, the Parliament of Independent India was the forge where a document that will guide the young nation was being crafted. It will fall on the keen legal mind of B.R. Ambedkar to formulate a constitution for the newly independent nation.
Now I am going to say some laws that came after independence. First one, the right to education. The Constitution Act 2002 inserted Article 21A in the Constitution of India to provide free and compulsory education of all children in the age group of 6 to 14 years as a fundamental right in such a manner as the state may by law determine. The Child and Adolescent Labour Prohibition and Regulation Act of 1986. A child is defined as any person below the age of 14 and the CLPR Act prohibits employment of a child in any employment including as a domestic help. Next, the Dowry Protection Act. Indian law enacted on May 1, 1961 intended to prevent the giving or receiving of a dowry. Under the Dowry Prohibition Act, dowry includes property, goods or money given by either party to the marriage by the parents of either party or by anyone else in the connection with the marriage.
The Constitution of India are guiding light in all matters, executive, judiciary and legislative in the country. It is extensive and aims to be sensitive. The Constitution turned the direction of system originally introduced for perpetuation of colonial and imperial interest in India, firmly in the direction of social welfare. The Constitution explicitly through judicial interpretation seeks to empower the weakest members of the society.
India has become a free country on 15th August 1947. India has adopted a democratic socialist path for its development and progress. The Constitution guarantees fundamental rights to citizens of India, ensuring equality, freedom and justice. Besides the fundamental rights, the Constitution also outlines the directives for state policy with a view to give a desired directions to social and economic change in India. Equality before law. Today there is a rule of law in India. All citizens are equal and subject to the jurisdiction of the same authority. However, the weaker sections of Indian society, particularly the scheduled castes, the scheduled tribes and other backward classes have been provided special facilities and provisions for their upliftment. Women have equality with men. All the citizens of India have the right to vote at all levels of our political system. Progress in education. There has been a tremendous progress in the field of education. More than 100 million children receive education at the primary level. The increase in numbers at the secondary stage is also impressive. Education at college and university levels has also increased enormously. The industrialization has been possible because India adopted the path of plant economic development and social change. The Plant Commission of India was assigned the task of planning. The government has adopted its policy of mixed economy, a policy of balanced growth and the private, the public and the joint sectors. The Government of India passed the Hindu Marriage Act in 1995 and the Hindu Succession Act in 1956. Legislation has also enacted to discourage child labor. All these promises to contribute to an ever-growing, ever-evolving economy and spur further economic growth. India at 73 is the new milestone on which the country has set its sights.
Sare Jahan se acha, Hindustan hamara. Indeed, we are all proud to be Indians. Today marks another milestone in our history as we set foot to another commemoration and reminding us that we as a great nation had achieved our independence on August 15, 1947. Friends and families, faculties and guests, wishing you a happy Independence Day. India has one of the oldest civilizations in the world, which began about 4,500 years ago. We Indians are proud of its culture. It has kaleidoscopic variety and rich cultural heritage. The culture of India refers collectively to the thousands of distinct and unique cultures of all religions and communities present in India. India's languages, religions, dance, music, architecture and cuisine differ from place to place within the country. It has achieved all-round socio-economic progress since independence. In our country, it is traditional to respect elders, be truthful and honest, and also to help out others in need. It is also considered traditional to celebrate our cultural festivals and religious activities with the family. Indian society can be considered as a unique one regarding its ability to nourish and sustain its ancient culture till the modern times. Considering how culture changes fast due to influence, this is a significant achievement. A nation's culture resides in the hearts and in the soul of its people. Truly said by the father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi. So let's salute our great nation on this Independence Day. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
India celebrates 74th Independence Day on August 15, 2020. Its development journey over the last 73 years has been marked by significant milestones and reforms. It enabled us to achieve a substantial progress in many areas, including rise in the income level, growth, literacy and life expectancy and various other economic indicators. As India commemorates 73 glorious years as an independent nation. So, let's look back at some of the significant achievements of our economy over the years.
The history of Indian economy after independence goes through following stages. The gross domestic product increased from 1950 to 2012. The per capita income increased in real terms despite a significant increase in the population of the country. The advent of Green Revolution during the 1960s was a game changer of the country. The net production of food grains in India increased. The industrial policy of 1991 constituted a major economic reform. From just 3 automobile companies, the automotive sector attracted global multinationals. In pharmaceuticals, India is now a major producer and undertakes research to develop new drugs. Engineering and electrical machinery goods have evolved to global benchmarks as well. In service, new sectors such as IT and telecommunications created new opportunities such as e-commerce and startups. India IT skills are renowned the world over. India has also made significant headway in infrastructure and has worked over years to establish a robust transport network. The length of national and state highways have also increased substantially. Civil aviation has also witnessed immense growth. India's power sector has also diversified significantly and made substantial progress since independence. The total energy generated by the hydrothermal and nuclear sectors increased. The process of liberalization was started during the mid-1980s to make the Indian economy more open to the trade, and external flows gained pace during 1990s. Today, India has developed a significant footprint in the global economy. In service exports, India has emerged as the top exporter of the IT services. The healthcare, the advent of modern technology has led to reduced prevalence of diseases and increased longevity. Goods and service tax, the insolvency and bankruptcy code, and ease of doing business reforms being introduced, all those promise to contribute to an ever-growing and ever-evolving economy and spur further economic growth.
India at 75 is a new milestone on which the country has a set of sight. On the year 2020, it completes the 75 years of independence. The Indian growth story continues as it celebrates yet another glorious years as an independent nation. Happy Independence Day to all. Be proud to be an Indian. Jai Hind.
We must all be proud of our nation. We must collectively strive to make India more supreme, vibrant and strong. May the glory of independence stay with us forever, and may this Independence Day be filled with patriotic spirit. Wishing you all a happy Independence Day.
Hats off to you guys. This surely made us recall about our glorious past. Thank you so much. We all are so different, but there is this one thing that unites us, and that is Independence Day. We all should honor it and do not forget how hard it was to get to enjoy this beautiful Independence Day. We hope you all enjoyed today's program, and thank you so much for joining us and making this day astounding. Thank you so much everybody, and this is I, Lubana Nizam, signing off. Jai Hind.